Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grandmaster Knockout. In the left corner, the one, the only, Carlsen. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, Niemann. Tonight, one board, 64 squares, playing white, Carlsen, playing black, Niemann. Gentlemen, let the battle begin. Carlsen, pawn to d4. Niemann, pawn to d5. Carlsen, pawn to c4. Niemann, pawn to c6. Carlsen, knight to f3. Niemann, knight to f6. Carlsen, pawn to g3. Niemann, bishop to g4. Carlsen, knight to c3. Niemann, pawn takes c4. Carlsen, bishop to g2. Niemann, knight to bd7. Carlsen, castles kingside. Niemann, pawn to e6. Carlsen, pawn to a4. Niemann, bishop to b4. Carlsen, queen to c2. Niemann, queen to a5. Carlsen, knight to a2. Niemann, bishop to d6. Carlsen, bishop to d2. Niemann, queen to a6. Carlsen, knight to b4. Niemann, bishop takes b4. Carlsen, bishop takes b4. Niemann, bishop to f5. Carlsen, queen to c1. Niemann, bishop to e4. Carlsen, rook to e1. Niemann, pawn to h6. Carlsen, knight to d2. Niemann, bishop takes g2. Carlsen, king takes g2. Niemann, pawn to c5. Carlsen, pawn takes c5. Niemann, queen to c6, check. Carlsen, king to g1. Niemann, knight to d5. Carlsen, queen takes c4. Niemann, knight takes b4. Carlsen, queen takes b4. Niemann, queen takes c5. Carlsen, queen takes b7. Niemann, rook to b8. Carlsen, queen to e4. Niemann, castles kingside. Carlsen, rook to e1. Niemann, queen to a5. Carlsen, queen to e3. Niemann, knight to f6. Carlsen, knight to c4. Niemann, queen to b4. Carlsen, queen takes a7. Niemann, rook to fc8. Carlsen, knight to e5. Niemann, rook takes c1 check. Carlsen, rook takes c1. Niemann, rook to b7. Carlsen, rook to c8, check. Niemann, king to h7. Carlsen, queen to a8. Niemann, pawn to g5. Carlsen, knight to d3. Niemann, queen to b3. Carlsen, rook to c1. Niemann, king to g7. Carlsen, pawn to a5. Niemann, rook to b5. Carlsen, pawn to a6. Niemann, rook to a5. Carlsen, queen to b7. Niemann, Queen takes b7. Carlsen, pawn takes b7. Niemann, rook to b5. Carlsen, knight to c5. Niemann, knight to d5. Carlsen, rook to a1. Niemann, knight to e7. Carlsen, rook to a8. Niemann, knight to c6. Carlsen, rook to c8. Carlsen lands the knockout. Niemann has no answer. If you love this fight, smash that like button and subscribe. More legendary battles are coming your way. See you in the next one.